I think I want to build a building. I think I want to do this corner building, which is crazy, but I think I want to do it. And because I'm so excited about this murder mystery, and we've actually got the head count. Me and Stress have got the head count. And on the positive note, it's easier to mention who doesn't want to play versus the people who want to play. That means that we have more people wanting to play than people that don't want to play. So, I'm excited. In total, I think we have 16 hermits, give or take one, that's going to play the game. Me and Stress have already started talking about characters, and we are spending the next week writing up characters. The problem for me next week is that, and I want to say this so everyone are aware, I have a friend visiting me, a long-time friend that I haven't seen in years, visiting me on Wednesday night, and he's staying until Sunday. And I'm not going to be playing Minecraft or record videos in that time. I'm actually going to take a little mini holiday. We're going to go out and do stuff. So we're going to play some old games that we used to play in the olden days. We're probably going to make a barbecue. And I'm going to be social skull. And so, yeah, I'm going to take a little bit of time off for that. And I'm not going to stress about it. I'm not going to make any backlog or anything. Yeah, let me go through who didn't want to play. I'm doing it this way because it's less hermits that didn't want to play. And so, let's see. Majority of the hermits are playing. We're missing Mumbo, Grian, Impulse, Jevin, XB, and Gem. I think that's it. Maybe Hypno. I can't remember. Oh, Zed as well. Are any hermits still to be determined? No. We had a deadline because we have to write. Okay, so the way this is going to work is that we are going to write a character for each one of these hermits. One of them is going to be the murderer, okay? And they will know it that they're the murderer, but they won't tell you guys. They won't tell the audience. So, not only are they double playing the other hermits, they're also going to be double playing their audience. Okay? So this is going to be a game of Clue. You guys are going to have to, if you want to solve the mystery, you're going to have to watch Joel interact with Joe, interact with Ren, interact with Wells, interact with Etho, etc. If you want to try and solve the mystery, you're going to have to catch as much of this conversation as possible because it is a social game. The murderer will know that they're the murderer, but they will not be allowed to tell their audience. So they will have to double play you guys, which is going to be so exciting. So you don't know, like you just don't know if the person you're watching is actually just, gaslighting you. Is it decided who's the murderer yet? No, it actually isn't. So the process of this is that me and Stress are currently starting to look into characters. We got Crazy Carl. One person is going to play Crazy Carl, going to live in this house. And we got a bunch of other names already written down. We're going to assign them to the hermits. Then we're going to start writing the story, okay? And when we write the story, of course, we have to do a lot of this off camera. For me and Stress, there's not going to be a lot of content from us, which is a bit sad. But I don't really care. I'm just so excited to see how the hermits play this out. Then we write the story. And when we write the story, it will unfold for us who the murderer is. And then we will start the event. It's going to play out on Hermitcraft for 5 weeks, okay? During these weeks, there will be 1 intervention per week. And what is an intervention? Well, an intervention is me and Stress, who are playing the official detectives, sort of feeding the hermits and you guys watching more information that you might not have had. For example, that information can be memories and things like that. And giving access to new houses on the murder street. Okay, this is the murder street. So from the first week, the participants do not have access to the other hermits' houses. They only have access to their own house, and they may, if they want to, invite other hermits to their own house. But other hermits, so if I'm playing whoever lives in this greenhouse, I am not allowed to go into the red house unless I'm invited by the owner of the red house. This means that hermits are going to have to interact with each other They're going to have to find out the information, and these weekly events are going to be sort of like, maybe we open up 2 more houses to the public. Maybe we come up with some new information to share with everyone. Who knows? But apart from that, it is all in the discussion, the social game between the hermits. And as I said, whoever did it, whoever done it, knows that they are the murderer. They are double playing their audience and the other hermits. It's a server-wide puzzle. Yes, it is a server-wide social puzzle. I'm so excited, man. I can't wait. It's going to be absolutely great. And I want to give a big shout out to Stress for pushing me to doing this. They get the character assigned, they get their name, they get the background information, all of that stuff, and they get access to their house. That's week 1. That's the first thing that's going to happen. And someone has got murdered, of course. Not a character that's playing, like another character has got murdered. Week 2, maybe me and Stress calls to a detective meeting, and then, you know, we open up the orange house and the cyan house or whatever for the public. So now you no longer need access to go into their house. And why is it important to go into people's houses? Well, evidence. There will be evidence in the houses. Actual evidence. That is the murder mystery game. Let's build another house. What color should we choose for our next house? Let's see here. We've gone white, green, red, and brown. I'm a big fan. I am a big enjoyer of I was thinking like a light gray maybe. Like a stone colored one. On the corner here, because it's a corner house. Yeah, I feel like light gray is the smartest bet, because Stress made this nice dark gray one. We need a gradient, right? Because we need to keep the same style with this like torn up middle part. Let's start from the other angle instead. I don't want to do a wooden one, because wood or sandstone is going to be too close to that. We want it to be different. I don't think I want to do a 2-tone house. I think I want to do a single tone house as well. Yeah, I definitely want to do a single tone house, because if we do more of these, I mean, I appreciate how much you guys like this house. It's got a lot of good feedback. But if I do more of these, then this one won't pop as much. Does that make sense? If there's only one crazy house, then there is one crazy call on the block. These lights represent where we are putting down houses, right? And so if we're getting a house here and here, and then we're getting a house here, then here we're going to have a little bit of an opening. And then we're going to have houses stretching along that line there. Which means that when you look at this, the house that we're building now is actually going to be like the main thing you see. And then the house, like the back of these houses. Do we really want the street to be represented by a super dark house? Like, we can do it. There's deep slate. There is basalt. Like, are we thinking deep slate, or are we thinking black? Like, are we thinking black concrete? Because I don't know if black concrete is going to look good. It's going to be hard to get. Remember, these buildings are not massively big. And so we're going to have to try and get texture into it. Coal. I don't want to go obsidian. I don't want to go towards the purple. I'm not a purple enjoyer. Do we really want it that dark? And so, okay, let's have a look at the idea of doing like basalt, smooth basalt, deep slate, deep slate, deep slate. So the good thing with deep slate is that there are different tones to deep slate. Naturally. I am a big enjoyer of this basalt block. I think it's nice. Tough. Ooh, tough is not on the street yet, I don't think. But I'm not looking for a singular block. I'm looking for like a combination. I'm looking for like tones more than blocks themselves. Okay, so if we would go with a black, like super black looking house. What is even the gradient here? That's surely the darkest. Together with the coal, these are pretty much the same. And the bright spots would be the concrete powder. I fear that it's going to look a bit silly. That's the brightest. Okay, Blackstone is the brightest. Okay, Building at this black is limiting amount of blocks. Also, this is a rather small house. I think this is a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, this is a 9. So because of that, we have to be even smarter with the texturing. Man, I'm not sure if I like a black house here at all, actually. I feel like I'm getting pushed into doing something that I don't believe in. Okay, let's just take this down for a second. Let's have a look at the idea of deep slate. Here we go. Just a quick shading on the fly. It's definitely different enough to this gray, right? It's definitely different enough to this. I think this is one of my favorite houses, actually. I love this house. The next house, this house here, I'm all for going a yellow house or lime, like a bright green. All for it, absolutely. But I need another neutral to corner the street and to make sure that we don't get too close to crazy calls in terms of craziness. Okay. So let's get some fundamentals in here. We're going to need some blocks. Let's get the door in place. And I'm thinking like... This house is going to be a bit weird because it bends. It has a wall, which many houses don't. Oh, I love the idea of it being like a pub. That would make sense with the positioning as well. So is that a good layout? You would have the pub here. Pub entrance. Call it the pub G. That would make sense for a pub entrance, right? You'd have the pub open, like these are just open doors. Oh wait, how does an English pub look? They don't have a big entrance door. Or just make it a corner door. Or just like that. I mean, yeah, we can figure these things out later. We just need to place down the windows. Would we have a singular window here? Maybe. A 3 tall window, perhaps. This is going to be the hardest house I've built so far out of all the houses. Okay, so I'm thinking if it's a pub, because I've now announced how we're going to do housing, that means that we are going to be looking at having someone live on top of this. The pub owner. So we need a living quarter on the top here. And it's too much shading to do on the fly, so we're probably gonna have to redo the shading as we go, which is fine. So do we have the window height on the same height or one lower? Maybe one lower. Yeah, maybe one lower. Maybe we have the window start here. And be 3 boys. Or is this measured all wrong now? It is. We having a pub and an inn. It's a busy street. Yeah, I mean it's an English street. Has a little bit of everything. Singular windows. That fits because I got double window, double window, double window. Yeah, I like that. I like that. How is the shape and the color sitting on the street so far? Why does it stick out like a sore thumb? I think it looks like a jail. Is that because I don't have enough height? I mean, what happens if we just throw in stone? If we just peel the color completely? It is what Stress has done and it works very well for that. Don't think it works well here. I could see it, but... Cobblestone is brighter than stone. It's a brighter gray. If you measure the brightness. And so is andesite. We need like down. Maybe stone brick. I'm still just seeing a jail. Okay, maybe we need to build it up, right? Maybe we need to get the height right. before we can continue. Maybe our brains are all like mushed. How did I manage to mismeasure that window that much? What is wrong with me? Okay, so that would be the height. Could potentially have a flat roof on this. Dude, okay, I like this. I like the size of it because of the idea that I could have a flat roof and then I save myself the trouble. Like, I think these roofs look weird from the angle. And there's nothing wrong with having like one flat roof building in the street, right? That's fully normal. But okay, let's focus on the color and texture. Okay, okay. That did a lot. That did a lot. Let's have the light come a little bit further that way, I think. How are we looking? How is our cooking good looking? It's good. I think it's good. I actually think this is a good one. It looks different. Let's walk the street. Let's have a look from this angle. This angle is interesting. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, that's good. Oh yeah. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. It's not bad. It's different enough from this, right? Definitely 100%. Accent here is going to be important. I'm immediately thinking birch. Which may not be the best thing to think. But I'm thinking towards that. I'm thinking like birch, bamboo. Bamboo, birch. That kind of angle is what I'm having here. Ooh, you know what the birch does though? The birch brings warmth to this build. It makes it feel human. It makes it become human more than like a prison. Open fence gates you could do. True, 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 true. That's a smart idea. That's a good shout. That's very clever. To get the sign of edges of the things. Yeah, I like that detail. Let's see. Can we cook with this plus this? Is what I'm thinking. Because the birch fence doors are just bad. But if we do that and use a birch sign. Yeah, the life is definitely there. I do like the bamboo and birch coming together here for accents. Okay, so I've done a few different iterations here. I'm not a fan of the brown leaves. I don't like the brown leaves. Don't know if I like the leaves at all with these short, narrow windows. I think it might be a bit too spammy, actually. I like the stair under the window the best. Yeah, I actually think I do too. Yeah, I think I'm a stair enjoyer. The way I'm picturing this pub... Let's talk pub. Let's pub it for a while, okay? Let's PUBG it. The way I'm picturing it is that we have... this be the entrance, and this be a window. And so this would be the entrance to the house. Which means that we're probably going to need doors there. And birch doors are ugly, right? How do birch doors look? Yeah, birch doors ugly. Ugh. Actually, does it fit? Does it fit? Could that be seen as like a window for the pub? That may actually work. Maybe, we'll see. Maybe bamboo. Yeah, that was my other choice, but I'm not hating this. I'm not hating that for a pub door. It feels like they are windows that you look into the pub with like printed commercials on the doors. Does that make sense? It looks a bit weird above it, but that's probably fine. Can't really do much about that. Patio window. So what is a patio window? I was thinking of doing this. I was thinking of getting myself some fancy deep slate stairs, tile stairs, and then go in boop, 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 boop. And then windows, and then like you go into the bar and there would be chairs here, like a table. Maybe this could even be longer. You know, maybe it could just be a long window here. Might make more sense. Yeah, I like that. It would make sense because you would have the view here. Remember? Like, we're not having a building there, so like it would make sense that that is like a pub, bar, pub. Okay, let's finish the windows up here. So we're gonna need another birch stairs. That's annoying because we are getting 4. We're gonna need some of the fences, fence gates things. Ooh, that looks a bit spammy actually. I just wanna try something. No, there's no pop in that, is there? Actually, though! Wait, what if they're tile? What if they're deep slate tiles? What if they're blacker? Blacker. Dog. Tower of the dog. Let the man cook. Hold. Hold. It might be too repetitive to have 2 things poking out. It's too spammy with the stairs. The birch stairs are too much. They're too much for me now. They're too much when they're on 2 layers. That brings it alive. I like the planter box. I like it too. I kind of hate that I used acacia here now because I think that would have been really nice here, but I can't spam it. It's too bright. Too much orange in one go. Maybe oak then? Yeah, maybe oak. Let's try oak. Ladders. Ooh, hold. I don't think I've ever decorated with ladders. But I like where that is sitting in my brain. All I can see is a parkour game. Genuinely, all I can see is a parkour game. Does it even need it? Kind of like that, you know. Okay, what about oak signs? There it is. I think this is it, though. I do like these being black. I do like that they poke out. I do like the birch slabs. The silent birch slabs there at the top is very good. Maybe what we could do is actually be a bit sneaky. Check this out. We're gonna be sneaky, boys, okay? Check this out. We're gonna go boop, boop. Oh, it's the wrong green. Okay, but maybe we can get away with it. Hold. Oh! Oh, yeah! You see what I'm doing here? Oh, that's cool. That's a cool effect. Okay, we've done it. That is actually, it's growing on me. It's growing on me. The oak shout was so correct. I don't know if we're getting a pub vibe, but I'm getting a vibe. Let's do this. Let's just take a walk in the daylight. Just walk past it, okay? This is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna walk past it. I have to build the other side. I'm procrastinating, okay? So please bear with me. Let me procrastinate. Yeah? Let me be procrastinating a little bit. Walking on the streets. It is a lot. As I walked past it, it is a lot actually. I didn't think it would be, but it is a lot. Maybe I hate it now. Do I hate it? I might hate it a little bit. I hate it. Yeah, I don't like it. Look, I kind of like it from here. But I'm not vibing with it when walking. You see what I'm saying? Or am I just overthinking things? I think it's largely just because there's no roof yet. I mean, we could always take the easy exit, which would be to change out the wood for spruce. Because the wood is popping a lot. Okay. Okay. Let's cook. Okay, now it got flat. But it got a little... I think it got a little bit better. You know what's sad? What's sad is that I think the thing I hate with this is that there are too many windows. I think that's the problem. Yeah, the problem is that we have too many windows. That is the problem. It's not going to matter what I do until I realize that we can't have this many windows. It's ugly. I think I found the issue with the whole house. And I think I found the solution. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to look at it. I want to cook it. And there it is. That's kind of cool how that effect of the window happened with the stairs and the slabs. Don't know if I like it, but it's a cool effect that I haven't thought about before. Maybe, however, we don't do that, but we do this. Which iteration is best? If we do the left one, we could actually do some interesting shading that I didn't think about. We can make it have a bit more black around the window. Could be cool. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the left one. I think it's the unconventional one, but I think I'm gonna go with it. And then add some shading instead. So like a lot of things, what you can do in Minecraft, that's so easily like overlooked when you look at a build that someone's built. That's a really good builder, like a you know, your Scar, your B-dubs. I personally think that Stress is a very underestimated builder. She's never mentioned as a superior, but as a really good builder, but I think she is. One thing you can do is stuff like this. This is gonna add, like, your eyes are gonna be expecting this, and then you're not gonna maybe notice it, but it's gonna make a lot of sense. And yeah, and in order for this to work, even though it's very dark so we can barely see anything, we'd have to come in here and like bring this whole thing down a notch in terms of brightness. That might be a bit too much, but we can start there. And what this creates is a wrapping window. You see that now? You see how you can barely see it? But like it makes the window be outlined, I guess. I think I like these windows. I'm gonna rip out these. I think we found the issue. Am I right? I think the issue was here. Like the issue was was hidden. It was a creeper all along. Like even just taking down the 3 windows and making it 2, even without it being designed, it has just raised the property value of this building by 5,000. Now, the question is, okay, here we go. Do we or do we not add a flower box or a moss box, sorry, rather, on the second floor? See, these are the big type of questions that one has to wonder about when one plays on the Hermitcraft server for a living. We definitely need a moss box. Okay, here we go. I don't know, man. I don't know. Ooh, I think it's going to be a little bit too tight. We could actually move the windows up 1 layer. There's nothing stopping us from moving the windows up 1 layer. Why have I not moved the windows up 1 layer? Should I not move the windows up 1 layer? I should move the windows up 1 layer. 100%. No? True? Yeah? Bad? Good? I'm going crazy. There's something wrong in my head right now. I don't know, my brain. Oh! Yeah, that's nice, actually. I gotta do more of the microblock stuff. That is nice. As far as this building goes, am I coping when I say that I think we've done it? I think it actually works now on the street. Again, I kind of want to try and make this have a flat roof. What would the roof be? Okay, just real quick. Is this crazy? Is it crazy to have like your standard? I'm just trying to do this to get an idea of what things would look like. I don't know about the flat roof. The flat roof is kind of weird. At least this type of flat roof. Let's bring this out a little bit because that looked really strange. We'll see what happens if we add a lip to it. Why am I seeing a screaming Perry the Platypus? This is the beak. Look, look. This is the hat. It's got a hat. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, that roof is not good. But the building though, let's remove the roof. You know what? In second thoughts, let's not do this type of roof. I probably have to make a normal roof here. But yeah, man, the building does fit the street. Oh my, I like it now. I am a fan. That's nice. That's very nice. And we'll have a little bar. There'll be a little pub down here. I like that a lot. I suppose we could go with a copper roof, actually. Something like that. Yeah, we don't actually have a copper roof. Copper roof would probably work there. Maybe we cook a little bit. So if I do something like that. And then I don't do a bend here. So I do this. And then here. I go full block. Wait, let's see. We have a 9 here, so we gotta be careful. Full block. And then a slab. And then a slab. Stair. I mean, the color works. Maybe it is as simple as doing a copper one. But maybe we do want to make a gradient out of it. And then we would need like dark prismarine maybe. That pops like crazy though. Okay, hold on. Wait, I like what Stress has done here, where she's layered it. So it actually looks quite posh. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. I like that. Look at that. We could even make it come down. We could have like 2 slabs here. And if we really wanted to, we just ruin the copper a little bit in places. If we want to get yet another shade. But then we get some orange. I don't know if that's good. Maybe use some dark prismarine for more contrast. I was actually under the impression that the contrast was fine. Is that too weird? Yeah, that's a bit too weird. Don't like that. Dark prismarine for contrast. Oh, that's quite nice, actually. Move that. Oh, check this out. Check this out. Hold on. We put this there. I mean, we could even have a window here instead of this, but... Let me just see. Oh, I like that. That's weird in a good way. I actually think that that roof design is, like, the coloring is really nice. It's oddly satisfying. I don't know why. But it, like... It's so simple, but so satisfying. Just the shading. The shades of green. Balcony towards the attic. Oh, yeah. True. On this side of the roof. Bro. We make like a penthouse attic. Attic up here. You know what I mean? That's a great idea. I'm happy with that. We got the pub house. The pub building. In the street. Good job. Good job. The street is coming along. And I'm so excited for this game. I'm so excited. It's going to be funny. It's going to be great.